Good morning. Let's see. Yes, good morning. Good morning. How's everyone? Yes, yes. It's Monday now. And everyone loves to know what is coming out for the week. I would imagine, anyways. Well, let's see. Where to begin? Not a lot out this week, so where to start? We'll do Xbox. Well, actually, we're going to do all the games that are coming out on multi-consoles. Let's see. I believe first up's going to be Red Faction Guerrilla, Remars. Okay, remastered, but they did it as Remars Terrid. I think that's how they're trying to do it. Basically, it's, if you ever played Red Faction, it's one of those games back in the day that came out that was a destructive environment from the word go, only on PS2, I believe. And then Gorilla came out on both the 360 and the PS3, because the original Red Faction came out on PS2 only, if I remember correctly. But the unique feature to the Red Faction series was the destructible environment. This is one of those few games I know quite a little bit about, so I can actually expand the information on it since there's not a whole lot out to this week. So, well, as everyone might be curious, the game seems to be remastered for Xbox One, PS4, and PC, which will be coming out on the 3rd, tomorrow actually, on the 3rd. This is the only game I've seen come out on tomorrow for Xbox One. But it's also the only game I see that's coming out for all consoles as well. Unless on the 5th we have Warhammer 40k Martyr, which also is on all 4 consoles on the 5th. This is an over-the-top style shooter that allows you to rotate between different classes of the Imperium of Man, while at the same time you're fighting the chaos-infested Caligari sector. You need to purge the unclean and must from a very dirty, nasty ship. And it's set in the Warhammer 40k universe, so it's gonna get pretty gritty. Hello, Virus. Just get to the second game for all 3 consoles. Let's see. Imperium Man, Martyr. So in the fashion of Warhammer games, it's also a strategy. So you got to, and it's real time. But I do not believe you can pull more units out. You get however many players you have playing with you, and that's about all you have. While at the same time, you're trying to deal with clearing out level after level. Now, those 2 are going to be the only ones I've seen for all the consoles combined. Red Faction is 3rd. Warhammer 40k Inquisition Martyr is the 5th, and they're the only 2 for all the consoles that I've seen. Now Xbox has its own exclusive coming out, which is What the Box, which is a multiplayer shooter game where you play as a box. And that's quite honestly about all the information I can get on it. Basically, hide as a box and there you go. You shoot as a box. it comes out the 4th, and it's also going to be on PC, it says. Okay, so it's not an exclusive to. Well, it might only be available on PC through the Microsoft Store. I don't think it'll be available through Steam. So, Xbox One has what the box, which really should be put under look at the identification of Microsoft Store, not Xbox. But hey, who's picky? Ah! Oh! Not awake! Not awake! Ah! Whew! Alright, PlayStation 4. Because there's only 3 games for Xbox One and PS4. The PS4, aside from Red Faction and Warhammer 40k, also has Run Bow, which, from what I can gather, is something of akin to it's like a runner. You pick your character, you can like kind of change up the way they look. You can run, you fight, try to take over, play King of the Hill kind of style game with maps that have lava rising. But from what I can tell, it's just a real colorful game. It's kind of simple mechanics. It's a platformer for the most part, so. That comes out tomorrow on the 3rd. It's the only other game coming out for PS4. Runbow, if you are curious, was also on the 3DS and the Wii U at one time. They've brought it over to the PS4 now. So, well, it's on the Switch and the Xbox One, but they just now brought it to the PS4, so it's just now coming to the 4. Next is the one filled with the most games, aside from PC, is, well, the Switch. Which, of course, we have Runbow. From what I can tell, that's the only game that's shared with any of the other consoles, so for the week we've got Nico Para, which is a novel style game. Kind of a story about running a restaurant, I think. Or is it, it's a shop of some kind you're running. It's a visual novel style story. Based off of an existing anime, or the anime is based off of it, I don't know. We have Pocket Rumble, which is a fighter. Sadly, there's little to no information about it. I believe it's going to be a download, not a store purchase. But Pocket Rumble comes out the 5th. Nico Para comes out the 4th. Awkward is also July 5th. Test. Okay, so it's a snap finger, or it's a party game. It's basically a party game. Awkward is gonna be that game where you basically tell your friends, "Hey, look, this is what I have. Do you know me very well?" And that's basically a how well do you know your friends kind of game. Friends and family. They put the answers down, and you have to figure out if you picked it. And that comes out to the 5th. Ultra Space Battle Brawl comes out the 5th. And from the name, I can only assume it's a fighter, because there's no information otherwise. What is with information today? Let's see. Journey Down Chapter 3. So the 3rd chapter to the Journey Down series is coming out on the 5th. And we have it's an adventure. So we're continuing off where the last one left. And it's also the final chapter. So there will be, this is the end to the story. How sad. 3 chapters and it's over. But it comes out tomorrow. Or the 5th, actually. Tomorrow's the 3rd. My dates are mixed up a little bit. Mushroom Wars 2, which is a strategy real time. It's, for the most part, a battle that I think it's going to be like Clan Wars, how you just build up forces and defend. From what I can gather, it's basically the just build defenses, tower defense, strategize, and battle with mushrooms. That is also the 5th.
That is my super suit.
Disease, hidden object. Oh, it's a hidden object game. Oh, that's just lovely. So there is the Disease hidden object game that is coming out on the 5th. That is a hidden object game. If you do not know what those are, basically those are a game where you click to find the hidden object within the map. And that is quite honestly a sad fact about that. And that comes out the 5th on the Switch. Miles and Kylo for the 5th. And this is an action platformer. It's basically you're collecting pieces. How to get the parts back from people, obviously. But it's a kid and his dog. And you're collecting your pieces back and whatnot. Because of a specter, a ghost. Yuso for the 5th on the Switch is a puzzle game. So there's not much else to reveal than your typical puzzle games. Whether it's going to be similar to where you fire a marble and have to hit so many marbles to clear the stage, or if it's going to be line up the colors and complete the matches. It's a puzzle game. I mean, they're simple, they're easy. Let's see, Squid's Odyssey for the 5th. Ooh, this one looks like it's a role player Japanese style, so you're probably looking at turn-based combat, class level systems, more than likely unique combat system that was unique. This is going to be unique to this game because all JRPGs have a different style of gameplay to a degree. Whether it be Final Fantasy style, where it's a set of you need more than one character into combat to figure it out, or if it's an adventure style, like it says to be adventure style combat. So we're looking at open battlefield, able to move the character around freely and combat the enemy. Not much on the storyline. Oh, wait. It seems like you play a squid and all the squids are in danger, so. Yeah, save people. Let's see. Next is, same day still. We haven't even left the 5th yet for Switch. We've got the once grand city of New York, level 20 years earlier by a nuclear strike, is once again under siege. Twisted scientist and his massive mutations. Okay, so if you've ever played the old, like, Super Nintendo, Sega games, like Streets of Rage or anything, this is going to be just like that. Too Crude is going to be basically a side-scroller kind of beat 'em up. So as you clear the section of enemies, you can proceed further in. This will release on the Switch on the 5th of July. So after the 4th of July. Let's see what else we got. An old game is coming to the Switch as well. No surprise there. We have Samurai Showdown 5 is a port of the classic Neo Geo arcade fighting game. Okay, so it's fighting. It's an older style, so it's gonna be like how I said the last one was a side scroll kind of beat 'em up, move on to the next section. But this one's gonna add in the ability for online play, leaderboards, and the like. Let's see here. What else we got? Super Rocket Blasters. This is the last one coming out on the 5th. It's an action arcade game, so... But no more information. I hate that. I believe the last game for the week. Nope, got 3 more left. The Wardrobe for the Switch. It's a point and click style game, so it's just be you clicking and commanding the wardrobe. I think. I don't know. There's not much more information, just an adventure point and click, so I'm sorry on that one. The 9th has 2 games for the Switch. Pato Box, which is a individual sports title. It's got different sports titles mixed into it, not just one. But that's all I really got. Another World for the 9th. It's an action platformer. It's also known as Out of This World. Okay, it was launched in 1991, so this is an older game brought back to the Switch on the 9th. So it's an old adventure-style action platformer that was pioneered back in the 90s. So if you're curious what came out in the 90s, there's a few couple of hints. Alrighty, so now for the long list of... Wow. This list never seems to ever calm my nerves about how long it is. So aside from the obvious that we've got Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered coming out on the 3rd, it's got Destructions. Is there any more information at all? No. It's a single player game, but all I can tell you. The 3rd also has Exposure. Destruction and Exposure. No information really on them. Alicia Quartermain 2, The Stone of Fate. Strategy. Morning, Panina. Wish there was more information on some of these. I dig and I dig and I dig and I get shit for information sometimes. The Treasure of the Lost Temple. Sorry, stretching. Is an adventure searching for a treasure buried in a temple. It's an adventure. So it's going to be kind of an adventure trying to get treasure out of temples. But all I have, it's got to have some RPG 2D. Is it a mini game? Huh. Weird. The 3rd also has a scene, Jet Story 2018. Okay, I'm going to run down the list because it looks like someone, somewhere, failed to give me info on these games. Because I have Panic Room 2, Hide and Seek, Jumper Magic for the 3rd, 18 Floors for the 3rd, Bloody Sands for the 3rd. These are all for PC as well. Viv as Versailles for the 3rd. The Edge Ball for the 3rd. Hello, Sandman. And I have 6 people watching. So many people are interested in what's coming out this week. Starting the 4th for PC is Police Air Transporter Let's Go There and Wonder Nowhere for the fourth. Cave Sweeper for the fourth. Tough Battleground for the fourth. Plat Onir Plat Onir. I have no idea how they want that pronounced. Honor probably. Platonor for the fourth. Putinland Divide and Conquer for the fourth. I know I missed TRPC last night. Sarah in the Sky for the fourth. Professor Watts Word Search. Yummy Foods for the fourth. Spring of Decadence for the fourth. Camp Grizzly for the fourth. Seeds of Resilience for the fourth. GeoGebra Mixed Reality for the fourth. New Ice York for the fourth. The Sunny Day for the fourth. Dead Silence for the fourth. Unborn Next Gen for the fourth. It does look good. Warhammer 40k does look like it's going to be an interesting game to play. Epic Helicopter for the fourth. Hamster Dally for the fourth. Guess Who for the fourth. World of War Battlegrounds for the fourth. Car Demolition Clicker for the fifth. So sounds like if you want to blow cigars up, there you go. There's a game for you. Anti-Human Alliance Falseman for the fifth. Magical Fable, The Princess of Light for the fifth. Mansion of Horrors for the fifth. Dehumanized for the fifth. The Point G, How to Find for the fifth. Drive Switch Evade for the fifth. Beyond the Mind for the fifth. Zen Space Flight VR Showcase for the fifth. Booty Calls for the fifth. Okay. I'm not surprised anymore at this point. Dabman When the Haters Dab Back for the fifth. I don't even want to know. I mean, I know the game exists now. Now I don't want to know more about it. Because I hate dabbing. Coach Bus Simulator Parking for the fifth. USO for the fifth. Minds and Magic for the fifth. Struggle for Light for the fifth. Unnatural for the fifth. Visitor for the fifth. Diary of Defender for the fifth. And that's it for the fifth. Starting on the 6th, we have Exotic Matter, Dreamland Defender, Hue Defense, Unknown City Horror Begins Now, Episode 1, Diner Brothers, Dungeon Warfare 2, D. Phobos E. Delmos, Jade's Dungeon Descent, Geometry Defense Infinite, the official gaming Taylor game, great job. Okay. School Idol, 18 plus, huh? I probably don't even want to know. Adolescent Santa Claus, Me in Dungeons, Zscape, Take Care of Paperwork, Jumbo Joe, Dog's Quest. The Gundam game for the PC, it looks interesting. Supeso Sepesu. I think I pronounced that right this time. Island Combat, Draft Day Sports, College Football 2018, Open Space 2D, Deep Noise, Quiz Time, Starfield Wars, Opus Mortem, Retro Racers 2, Talk, Welcome to the Pool Hall, Hurricane Ship Ghost, and that's all for the 6th on PC. Continuing on with the 7th, we only have a few more left. Outer Space for the 7th. Summer Jigsaw Puzzles for the 7th. The 8th has only one game, Dojin Jigsaw Puzzle. Starting the 9th, there is the Theta Ball, XZXL, KO Mech, VT, Hell Maze, Fairyland Power Dice, Soul Device, Lost Legend, Chronicles of Quiver Dick. The names. The names get me sometimes. Chronicles of Quiverdick. Okay. Remy Dry, Ace Speeder 3, Golf Galore, Aerial Guardian, Ichi Cards, Bugsplat, and that's it for the 9th on PC. Ichi cards. I probably should explain if you're curious what the hell Ichi means. That's basically going to be lewd cards. And for those who have joined, who've probably missed the beginning of this, Xbox One and PS4, which is everyone's usually fascinated about, have only 3 games for the week.
Is my
Red Faction Gorilla. My bad. Red Faction Gorilla Remastered is both on the Xbox One and PS4. Warhammer 40k, both consoles, got it. Xbox One and PC are getting What the Box. Realistically, it's more like Microsoft Store's got What the Box. Run Bow comes out for PS4 and the Switch. It's on a lot of consoles. But yeah, that's for the most part most of the games. There's not a whole lot this week, but they're slowing down because we're more than likely going to be looking at a massive uptake here in about a month or two. Oh no, they're getting Warhammer 40k Martyr. That's what they're getting. They're getting the Warhammer 40k game. That is the Space Hulk. No, they are getting the 400k Martyr. It's an over-the-top strategy-based. You pick your squad member, and if you play online, random people can join based and pick their classes. It's on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. But yeah, that's all 3 of those are getting that. What the box is for PC and Xbox, but it's realistically the Microsoft Store, so you have to have it. Won't be on Steam. Red Faction Gorilla Remastered. It's an old PS3 Xbox game that's coming back to Xbox One and PS4. I played the original Xbox 360 version, so basically expect to blow everything the hell up. Red Faction had that feature. You shoot it, it explodes. Buildings fall apart. Shit goes boom. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Let's see, where to throw everyone at? I need to find somewhere to throw people. I think I have an idea. Do not hate me. But yeah, that's the end. Since there's not a whole lot out, I'm able to go over re-go over some of the stuff I got over since everyone joined late. But this is it for the show. We'll send everyone to someone else who is a part of the agency. So it's a movie, the movies. So hope you enjoy the movies.